Now, after Ariel's Silk, she now takes us to a sumptuous walkthrough of a different kind of food exhibit at the National Museum.
More than just a basic necessity, food also presents itself as an art, a cultural heritage that each country can be proud of. That's what renowned photographer Neil Oshima expresses in his collection of photographs entitled Pagkaing Filipino, displayed at the National Museum until August 3rd. The exhibit celebrates the country's food and its origins from the perspective of a foreigner who is based in the Philippines and has been traveling around the country for years. Pagkaing Filipino, which houses just some of Oshima's works, not only captures the archipelago's most popular dishes, it also depicts the traditional process of how they're made.
He was roasting the pig, so I said, I'll take a picture of the stages of the lechon so that you can see how it changes color as it cooks.
The gallery also highlights the culture surrounding Filipino food. One section presents pictures of markets. Another corner displays images of indigenous tribes, while some portraits show kitchens inside typical Filipino families' homes.
I took this picture in Negros, so it was a big fancy house, but in the back, they had a dirty kitchen and all that. But what was interesting, what struck me was just the simplicity and how clean it was, but also that the two bayong were hanging on the wall. And I think like with all of this thing of plastics and recycling and all of the plastics that end up in the ocean as pollution and stuff, I think the bayong was really a nice solution that we've lost. It was handmade, it employed people to make it, it used recyclable, sustainable materials. And I think it's too bad that it sort of disappeared.
The renowned photographer believes there's so much to learn and rediscover about Filipino cuisine and all the diversity it offers.
Because I think it's important, people identify with the foods, regionally, like in the provinces, depending on where you're from, you have certain foods that remind you, they're memory foods. They remind you of your grandmother, they remind you of when you were a child, they remind you. And so I think those are very important for people to, at least to have them available and to be able to pass them on to their children. I think people should eat more traditional foods. They should listen to, their grandparents or whatever. They should eat things that are, from their region. They should get in touch with the regional cuisines. They should try to appreciate them for all of those reasons. The ingredients, they should find out about the ingredients. They should try to go to markets and see what's going on there. I think if you're a foodie, that's what you should do.
Oshima hopes his exhibit will draw Filipinos closer to local cuisine and will help them gain a better and deeper appreciation of their own food culture.